I had a lovely recorded video going and then realized that I didn't have the right output source. Oh my goodness, today has been such a day. Anyway, I'm back, question mark. It has been a long while, and that's because things happened in my life and I didn't necessarily feel like I had anything to say or talk about, so I didn't bother. I have thought about this channel. I will say that I've thought about this channel, and as weeks went by and I, tried recording things and failed to record things and tried writing down notes and failed to write notes and failed to like what I wrote, I just kind of struggled through it. And to a degree, I am still struggling through it. But I think with kind of recent events and things like that, I just figured it might be a good idea to at least put up a video. So here we are. And this video really is more of a quick thought that I had. So I had a question because now that Hollywood has the writer strike and the actor strike, at least I think they're still going on because let me be honest, I cannot even be bothered to really keep up with it. I just know that they're happening, and I know that I am glad that they're happening because I feel like we all need a break from the Hollywood insanity. I did see that Rings of Power was bragging about having finished their filming before the actor strike happened. And I also saw that they seem to have announced that they have hired someone to play Celeborn. And to all of that, I pretty much just hit the ignore button. I know they're looking for attention. And the reality is, with this production, there's no way to tell if they are telling the truth or not. So I'm just not even going to bother. The question I had, though, is really kind of the question of, can Hollywood change? Because I know that there was a time, and this goes for more than just Hollywood. It's kind of the whole entertainment industry as a whole. But there was a time where there were those kind of hard lines where, you didn't want to support flops. You didn't want to have to, eat up the cost of a bunch of failures. And then, around came this new time that we're in where, you're having failed movie after failed movie after failed movie. And, we're now trying to redefine, we're now trying to redefine what success looks like. And yeah, that's kind of, I find that kind of interesting because I really don't get this attitude of seeing things fail, seeing your money, be eaten up. And this is specifically right now with Disney because we know absolutely they are just losing money like water. So, we're seeing evidence that what you are doing is not working. And yet there is no course correction. So yeah, it kind of came to me. Do I think that Hollywood can change? And, as you see before you, there is a lovely article from Comic Book Resources, which I will not be clicking on or reading, but, it talks about casting actresses, to challenge beauty standards, which as a female, I would be so upset if that was something that was said about me. Like, I don't know that I would be very happy about that because it goes back to, you're essentially saying you're not caring about the standards of the storytelling. What you care about is whatever agenda you're pushing. And so with that kind of also came this article from Bounding into Comics, which is about the live adaptation of One Piece and how the One Piece creator is not really happy with Netflix, because I'm sure Netflix is doing everything they can to destroy One Piece, because they've done it to anything they've gotten their hands on. Certainly, Cowboy Bebop didn't go over well because they just essentially, they want something to then, do what Hollywood seems to be doing. Take it, ruin it, and then tell the audience that they're the problem because they don't like what's been destroyed. So yeah, I know that this is going to be for me, this is going to be a quick video, because when I just looked at those and I searched through or not searched, but I scrolled through a Twitter account that I'm barely on. So even just to see them just really kind of tells me my answer in the first place. And that is, I really have no hope for Hollywood. And, I don't know. I think at this point, I wanted I would like to see it fail. I really want to see it fail. But then I look at things like Anheuser-Busch, with the whole Bud Light situation. And I think of some of the other companies that have had similar kind of situations. And I think, how how long is it going to take before, it either fails or they course correct? And truth speaking, I think they'll probably fail before they ever course correct. But it just, I find it fascinating. And so that's kind of all that I have. And so if you made it this far through the video, thanks for listening. I do have a Twitter. I am barely on Twitter. I am going to tweet a little bit here and there, but feel free to follow me on Twitter. Also, I recently opened up a Patreon, which is a tentative thing for me. But if you like things like creativity and creativity, because not just writing, but actual creativity and just the exploration of it, feel free to click the link and take a look around. It is definitely bare bones right now, but I do have plans for it. And I'm thinking that there's going to be different content there than here on the channel. So yeah, with that, I'm going to end the video and I will see you on the next one. Bye.